A ground cable, also called a ground strap, is a heavy gauge wire that serves a critical function in your vehicle's electrical system. It provides the return path for electrical current from components back to the battery's negative terminal. Modern vehicles from 2020 and newer use sophisticated multi-point grounding systems. These advanced systems include dedicated ground distribution blocks and are critical for modern technologies like advanced driver assistance systems, infotainment, and electric vehicle components. There are four primary ground locations in modern vehicles. First, the battery ground cable connects the battery negative terminal to the engine block or chassis. This is typically a thick black cable. Second, the engine ground strap connects the engine block to the chassis or firewall. This braided copper strap grounds engine components and the starter motor. Third, body ground points are located throughout the chassis, often near fuse boxes. These create star pattern ground distribution points for lights, accessories, and electronic modules. Finally, the transmission ground connects the transmission case to the chassis, providing ground for transmission sensors and solenoids. Ground-related problems are surprisingly common. Statistics show that ground problems account for approximately 40% of all electrical issues in vehicles over 5 years old. Corrosion is a major cause of ground connection failures. This image shows a corroded connection that can cause intermittent electrical problems throughout the vehicle. Understanding ground cables is crucial for vehicle reliability. These heavy-gauge wires complete electrical circuits, and their proper maintenance prevents costly electrical problems. Regular inspection and cleaning of ground connections can significantly extend your vehicle's electrical system life. Before locating ground cables, safety is paramount. Always disconnect the battery's negative terminal first and use insulated tools to prevent electrical shock. The primary ground cable is typically a thick black cable running from the battery's negative terminal to the engine block or chassis. This heavy-gauge wire is usually 4 to 8 AWG and serves as the main return path for electrical current. Engine ground straps are braided or solid copper straps that connect the engine block to the firewall or transmission to the chassis. These straps ensure proper grounding for engine components and the starter motor. Body ground points are typically found near fuse boxes, where multiple wires converge at a single mounting point. These star pattern connections ground various accessories, lights, and electronic modules throughout the vehicle. Use a multimeter to test ground connections for continuity. Set the meter to continuity or resistance mode. A good ground connection should show less than 0.5 ohms of resistance between the ground point and battery negative terminal. Poor ground connections cause dim or flickering lights, intermittent electrical issues, and starting problems. Inspect ground connections every 30,000 miles or 2 years. Clean with a wire brush and apply dielectric grease to prevent corrosion.